My name is Leanne Cantrell and I'm the co-owner. I've always wanted to work in a coffee shop since I was old enough to work. And so I always envisioned something like this, I guess, but but I had never even been to a coffee shop probably at that point. So I probably just from movies and TV shows, I guess, romanticized the idea.
Rebecca Firstel, and I'm the co-owner of Grindhrs Co-Coffee. When Leanne was deployed, she, spoke a little bit about, when she came back, she was like, I really don't know how I feel about working for other people when I come back. And she started spinning these, crazy ideas off of me, like, oh, well, what if we opened a coffee shop? And I was like, I don't think you realize how realistic that is.
I wanted a space for people who are not old enough to go to bars, who are in recovery, or the nightlife just isn't their scene. I wanted to create a space for other people in the LGBT community because there's an increased risk for drug abuse and alcoholism and mental illness in the LGBT community. And so we often find solace in gay bars because that's where we can go to, it can be our home away from home or a place to feel accepted. And while I still will continue to support gay bars and I still love to be there and still think that gay bars are important and to any safe space is important.
It was unique, considering COVID. We actually were in the works for opening Grindhrs, over a year ago.
But the last 8 to 10 weeks probably since they started construction, it's been really long days and really exhausting, emotional, exciting. I'm overwhelmed with gratitude for all the support we've received from friends and families and acquaintances, strangers.
But, in general, the community has been very supportive. Toledo has a great LGBTQ community, and then just the Toledo community in general has been very supportive. And, this being the end of our first day, they really showed up for their caffeine today. So we couldn't be more pleased. Our coffee supplier is Uncommon Coffee. They are in Saugatuck, Michigan. They're also LGBTQ. That was something that was very passionate to us. I think when we started looking for a coffee supplier, we wanted to make sure that it was with a company that shared the same values as us.
Yeah, they supplied the equipment, the espresso machine, the coffee grinders, the brewers, the air pods. And then they also sent somebody down earlier this week to train our baristas.
So they really, did set us up, and they're like, yep, these are all the things you can order through us. It's kind of like a one-stop shop, and I loved that. I know a lot of companies they're like, oh, well, we're gonna have franchises all over the country someday, and I don't really see that being us. We're a little more personal and intimate. We'd love to have more than one location. I guess on a smaller scale, we do want to expand our hours to be open on Sunday. We want to have evening hours so we can have entertainment and music. I love the idea of having, a drag queen lunch hour, just to, mix up people's Friday afternoon.
I don't know, I'm still shocked that we got to this point, so I don't know. I hope to, continue doing this for a really long time.
It's unbelievable that, we're here right now because, I don't know, and I think a lot of people have probably experienced this, but all the time in my head, I remember the moments where people told me that, oh, you'll never get there, and it's just a very proud feeling that, we got here and, we own a business and we are giving back to our community.
It's a dream that I've had for a really long time, and I think that when we first started talking about it, it took a long time for me to get to the point where I even up until this past week, I didn't know that it was really gonna happen. So it means it just really means a lot to me.
I just would want to say to, the LGBTQ community of Toledo and then just the Toledo community in general, they really showed up today, and they've been showing up for, months as we've been, posting on Facebook and striving towards our dream, and it's just very humbling.
I just want to thank everyone for their support and the love that they've shown us. It has helped us make this happen, and I think that it helped, help me get to the point where I could believe in myself. So thank you.